Are you guys ready to learn about frogs drowning in a pool? Wait, one of them's actually dead. Holy frick. He's just staring at him. We have a fallen soldier already. We didn't even start the video yet. No! Alright, let me see. I wonder if there's gonna be a disclaimer that no frogs
food?
were harmed.
I thought you only ate fruit snacks.
Don't ruin my immersion. I'm gonna be really upset if he doesn't say no frogs were harmed in the making of this video to start. Let's find out.
How you going? This is my pool.
No! The frogs are dead! There's no warning. You always start with the no animals were harmed warning, bro. F for the frogs.
And this is a frog. It's not meant to look like this. It's dead.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm not talking about Lois Griffin's husband. Frick, dude. They fragged a frog 5 seconds into the video. Little Timothy's effing dead. Eat food. Oh, you're right. Okay. All right. Sorry. I need to stop pausing.
It's not meant to look like this. It's dead.
And this is an eastern water skink, known for their love of water. Also,
I think it's dead.
Dead.
Okay.
And no, I'm not murdering them. They just keep drowning themselves, and I have no idea why. So today, I'm gonna make a little robot lifeguard to save them.
Okay.
Okay, first I need to figure out why they keep drowning. And I think it's because the pool has these slippery tiles on the side. So when the striped marsh frogs and water skinks jump in and then try to get out, they can't grip their slippery fingers away, so they get tired and drown.
Holy frick, he's got collectibles.
Like this guy, the Perrin's tree frog, that I'll often see doing leisure laps in my pool. And they never seem to get stuck, as they have these suction cups on their soggy feet. But I reckon it's still good to get them out quickly, as the chlorine can't be
I went outside there dead frogs until we
mate,
got
I'm trying to save you. Stop.
Got him! Lock him up!
Thank you. Come on. No.
Chad, do you think Spider-Man would have been successful if it was a frog instead of a spider? Like, it's just effing Frogman? Nah, I would've... I would've flopped. Speaking of flopping, that's what frogs do. Wait, there's a girl from My Hero Academia! Okay, it would've worked if it was Frog Woman.
This practical solution would obviously be for the frogs and lizards to use today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community without... I didn't want to cooperate of Skillshare. Or I could go with the second most obvious option and make the other frogs and lizards little suction cup shoes so they can also climb up the slippery tiles. But they didn't want to cooperate.
Filian to #1, okay?
Then there's my third option, and the simplest, to just make a ramp ladder thing that floats on the water.
Wait, we're only 13 plushes away from what? #1? What does that mean?
So they can climb out. But there's a problem with this. These
what does
pool
#1 mean?
are hot. Really hot. So hot that I was able to cook a kangaroo steak on them. But unlike Julien over there.
Oh, it's a French guy. Is that Starway in real life?
The last thing I want is for a wet, tired frog to crawl out onto these hot tiles and get roasted. And then there's the feral cats in my yard, which I have seen waiting in these bushes for food. And there is nothing they love more than a fried frog. I think I can get past both of these problems by making a flipping device that shoots the frogs or lizard out of my pool into the safety of these bushes.
So your solution to save aquatic creatures stumbling into your pool is to launch them from a medieval catapult and turn them into raw meat by the time they hit the concrete.
And I reckon an easy place to start is with something that usually harms
Why does it look
mousetrap. If I just cut these things off here and put them here, then bend a metal flap and put it here, I now have a reverse mousetrap. And instead of smushing the animals when triggered, it now flings them away. So I tested it on this frog. And it works pretty well. But I wasn't sure if real animals would actually trigger it. So I left it out at night with some food on top to see what would happen.
This can't be legal!
I have tuna in my eyes.
Just put a tarp on the pool.
They're getting turned into raw meat.
And at night, this hungry guy showed up.
What is Cracker get uppercutted? Hadouken!
And I'm not sure if it was the camera's frame rate or the strength of the catapult, but the cat seemed to disappear. So it's definitely strong enough for the frogs. But I'm beginning to realize a problem. This device only works once, and then I have to reload it. So unless I have hundreds of these floating in the...
So it's yo-wow. You only activate once.
Pool, which would make swimming quite difficult, it's not really going to work.
True.
And also, if the frog climbs into this bit and not on top, they'll just get squished. So I need to come up with something that auto-loads and is safer. And I think I've got a good option.
What is it?
Here, my pool cleaner's exhaust, which is extremely strong.
Okay.
So all I need to do...
When your mom
is
and
create a little switch
I,
thing that turns on the water when the frogs or lizards are in a certain spot, squirting them out of my pool. Which means I need to figure out how to detect a frog. But lucky for me, they are always wet.
Whenever, Pluggy.
So I think I can use this moisture sensor and this box of random plumbing I found on the side of the road.
That's
I was eating so much.
And after fiddling around with the pipes,
today.
glue, and heat gun, I
Can I vape glue? Will that make me like...
created this, which plugs into the high pressure outlet directing the water up to this ball valve. Then once a frog climbs on top of this grippy pyramid, it triggers
happens
the
to my
sensor
lungs if I
turning
do
on
that?
the valve,
Only
making
once?
the
Oh,
water
okay.
shoot out from underneath the frog, launching them safely into outer space. And this sensor is controlled by this Arduino, which is inside this container to keep it dry.
I
So
just realized he's gonna put electronics into a swimming pool. Is he gonna save the frogs or just electric chair them?
To make sure it's 100% waterproof, I also used your mum's nail polish to paint all the electronics,
Wait,
which
my
will stop it
mom's?
short-circuiting.
Wait, whose mom is it? It's gotta be Chad's. Yo! He's got a hickey!
Okay, let's go test it out. So I attached it to the wall, which was way harder than it should have been, as I kind of forgot that the attachment was underwater.
How many times this guy jumped into his pool for a clip, immediately got out of it, dried himself off, and then did it again?
It was really hard to screw on.
Like,
And then
imagine
the
you get the effing wrong take, so you gotta get out of the water, put your clothes in a dryer, and then just sit there for like 8 years.
box I made doesn't seem to be waterproof. So then I tested it first with my wet finger, which successfully triggered and turned the ball valve.
Okay.
Now for a test with the soggy lizard and the water turned on.
Is that thing alive? Oh! Wait, there's no way this works, right?
And it does trigger the sensor, but besides that is horrible. It doesn't want to stay upright and dunks the electronics in the water,
This doesn't make any
and then only
sense!
manages to shoot the lizard a foot in the air and not in the direction I want, which is very disappointing. But at least I finally have a poolside bidet like I've always wanted.
Yo! Ludwig, stop! Ludwig! Don't look! Don't look! Oh, why is bro butt naked?
Okay, new plan. I ditch the water propulsion idea and make a super strong automatic reloading catapult that floats on the surface of the pool and flings 10 frogs a second over the neighbor's fence.
10 frogs
So
per second?
I just banged a bunch of wood together,
That's a lot of frogs.
stole some code, borrowed
Michael
a family
Reeves?
spoon, attached some servos, some pool noodles, and finally attached some elastic. And now I've got this, a moisture sensing automatic catapult,
When is
which
the Michael
floats
Reeves
on the
collab?
surface of the water using these pool noodles,
10 films a second?
which I
True.
also cling wrapped to make extra slippery, meaning the only place the frogs
Stealing
can
code
climb
is
up
called
is
programming?
the arm. And when they do, it triggers the sensor, which stretches the elastic and then fires.
What's the point of coding yourself if someone's already done it?
And then automatically reloads into position for another frog or lizard to climb on top of.
Oh? Ah!
And at first I tried powering it using
There's
an exercise
no way this
band,
actually works.
which
There's
worked,
no
but
way this
was
actually
not
works.
very powerful. So then I tried some hand spear rubber, and
Oh,
my
wait.
little servo motor wasn't strong enough to tension it.
What does this do?
But then I realized
Okay.
I could help it out by stacking elastic bands on the other side.
Okay.
And now,
Test with support elastic. Come on. Yes!
Woo!
Come on.
Yo! Okay, it actually works! Yeah, I put it in my food. It works!
That was so much better.
it works well, and is
It's
the
time to send
perfect
to Mars.
distance. But I still want to make it stronger.
Okay.
So I put on another spear rubber and more elastic bands, and
Why does it need to be any stronger, bro? What are you trying to turn them into missiles?
If you would survive
I
that.
can't wait for the effing UFO reports and it's just like an effing flying frog.
so I went back to
You know
one
what? I'll
spear
give a
rubber
flying
and
frog.
took it down to my pool for a real test.
Okay. 6 plushies left? What do you mean? Man. Chat, listen, thank you guys so much for freaking buying so many plushies. For real. This has been an insane amount. I guess at that point, this is the most plushies sold for any VTuber. That's insane. So really, seriously, thank you guys so much. For real. I will continue to make more really cool stuff if you do want to buy it. But otherwise, it is free for you to enjoy and have fun with. And I'll keep giving you guys the streams anyway. Those are also free. Is it a limited run? Yeah. And in 3 hours, you can never buy it again. It's effing gone. All right. Okay. Let's finish our video because Shonda's waiting on me. Where's my water? Where did I miss? Wait, did he die? I paused for 2 seconds and this dude's dead. What the frick happened? Hello? Are you good? Oh, he's good. Okay. You got Dark Soul? He graduated? True. Unsupervised toddler. Okay. So is he... Chat, give me a 1. Do you think he's actually gonna save a single animal's life? Yes or no? I feel like he's... Oh. He could have just done that a long time ago. Okay. There it is. Okay, now I can get out. So you're telling me bro spent the entire video building a catapult, and then he made a ramp in 5 seconds. And now he's stalking it. Oh.
So close. Come on. Get out of here.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like that,
Okay.
subscribe and check
Very
out
good.
my
He
other
saved
videos.
1 frog. He saved 1 frog, boys. There it is. That frog wanted all the effing heat.